Let's see now. Okay, Sejal, you were, I think, first showing up, so you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. So I worked on publishing my blog post about the work progress I had made with the WikiEd project. So basically, I published two of them. One is learning Vega, and the other one is trying out Vega. And just now, I had some issue with Vega. That's why I had asked like put a like that thread on the Vega Google groups, and I got my response. So I was working on that, and that's about it from my side.
What blog are you referring to, Sejal?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What blog are you referring to?
Okay, it's my own blog, like on Medium. Um, I have to write blogs updating people about what like my work progress with the WikiEd project. It's a outreachy thing, like through which I got into like this project. Do you
Oh,
know
I
about
see.
outreachy?
Sorry?
You know about outreachy, right?
No, I don't actually.
Uh, you might be knowing about GSOC.
No, I don't.
Basically, these programs, GSOC is for students all across the world participating in open source projects, and they get paid for working on those projects. And GSOC is open for all guys and girls, and it's just for students. But Outreach is out there for girls, just for girls and transgenders, and
Hmm.
um, so it's the same concept as GSOCs. That is, you work on open source projects and you get paid for working on them.
Oh, cool. That's great. And what was that? You said preachy? Just curious.
What?
What was that? What was the first one before GSOC? Was it preachy?
Outreach.
Oh, outreach. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for explaining that to me. Just didn't get that reference initially. Sounds
I had
good.
one thing to ask. The post which I was talking about, I just published it,
Hmm.
and this one, I think one organization called Front End Weekly wants to add my blog to their publication.
Hmm.
So, so they have mentioned all these. Okay, wait. Terms and conditions, basically, you can say. And one of it says that if the publication runs ads, it may earn and keep money from the ads in and around your story. I mean, I don't know about. I have never like. This is the first time somebody is asking me like my blog to be published in their publication.
Your blog, is that a requirement? Blog entries like that, is that a requirement for your mentorship on WikiEd?
Yeah.
It is. So are you asking whether you should be concerned about the ad? To me, I'm just saying that because you have to write that blog as a requirement for WikiEd, you may want to run it by Sage if it's okay for you
No,
to.
it's requirement is like writing 1 2 weeks like you should at least update us. Like it's not. I mean, yeah, I don't know how it goes, so I think I'll have to ask somebody who knows. But I was asking about how it's related. Like if some publication is asking me to, how this stuff works. If have you ever done this? Other publication asking you that your blog, they want to publish your blog on their site or with
No,
anyone.
no, I haven't. So it doesn't sound like it's a contractual issue with WikiEd, so you probably don't need to worry about that.
Yes.
Only if were me, I would just look at it and say, can they just post your one blog entry, or could they have access to all of your blog entries and post them without you even knowing about it?
No, just one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just legal boilerplate. You know that term? Which is boilerplate means all such organizations would have the similar language.
Okay.
But I don't know, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know. Does
Okay.
anybody else have any knowledge of that? Hinesh?
I guess he probably asked permission from Sage or Wikimedia, but I think it should be okay.
Okay, thanks, Anish. And
Nice.
Patrick, I'll ask Sage.
Yeah, sorry, we can't help you with that
Yeah.
more than that. But it doesn't sound like Wikimedia Fund or the organization that Sage is employed with has to really worry about that. You don't have a contractual obligation there, it sounds like. But anyway, it's good to ask Sage to clear it with him too.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, great. Let's see now.
Just
Hinesh, how
what
about
type of
yourself?
the privacy they have to publish the data privacy or information related to
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Yeah,
committee
that's true.
yeah.
Privacy and all of that. You don't want to have to hire a lawyer to go through all the terms and conditions, that's for sure. If it's that
Yeah,
bad.
usually they will ask one ad. We don't know how much they want to do it later.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because in the UK and EU we have something called Data Protection Act, and things like that. Yeah, you have to go through lawyers and ask permission and all that. So yeah, it's quite complicated.
Well, I think the UK and Europe overall does a better job of protecting individual privacy
Yeah,
online than the US
yeah,
does.
yeah,
Which makes it hard sometimes if you want to be on the other side of that and use somebody's information. But
exactly,
I think
exactly.
I'd rather have it on the protection side rather than a free for
Yeah.
all. So you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, we probably ought to stick to our knitting here, as they say. Stick to our knitting. Knitting close. So Hinesh, I don't think we got got to your update yet.
Yeah, so for me, it's just continuing the React thing. And also, you merged my PR in today, so I'll work on the other story now, which is just remove the edit. And hopefully, you can get that merged in today as well. And that's about it for me.
Yeah, so I merged it about 10 minutes ago. What was the other story? Remind me that you
We
took?
remove the edit icon from the user's homepage.
Oh yeah, now that we've had the pull down menu
Yeah.
for going to the profile. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Great.
So that'll be quite a quick one anyway.
I'm sure it would be. And then we have other test stories in there if you want to take one of those.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick one of them up.
I
Perfect.
particularly like writing tests, to be honest. I like writing tests more than I like writing the production code that I'm
A
testing.
lot of people say that, you know. A lot of people say that actually.
I don't know why. I just enjoy
Yeah.
writing that stuff. But
I
anyway,
guess it makes you think more because you have to preempt what the outcome's going to be before you actually write the actual code.
yeah, you have to think happy path, sad path. What are the exceptions that are? Yeah.
I guess
What's the intent of this code, and how do I make sure the test represents that?
exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
Oh,
go hand in hand most of the times? Like you have to write, like when you consider behavior-driven development,
Hmm.
same person writes the test and then same person has to, then he writes the actual code for that.
yeah. But in this case, on the MetPlus project, we only have about 91, 92% test coverage. So I wrote some stories to go and write tests on uncovered, untested code. So
Oh,
you're right.
okay.
Mostly you try to write the test and then you build the code that
Yeah.
makes the test go green, right? But yeah, it's kind of a reverse thing. So you got to reverse engineer what's the code all about and what test do I have to write to make sure I test
Exactly.
both good and bad outcomes. Yeah, that's the fun part.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Vijaya, how about yourself? Thanks for
Patrick, I'm
joining.
working. Yeah, story 486 job application model. Yeah, I add the field into the database and I update the schema into the data job application model spec. Only last for testing is left. I did not add the test yet. Whatever the code I did, I pushed into the GitHub.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool, good.
Okay.
So that's the story where
That is
the company person rejects a job application and we get the text from the person and we store the text in the database while they're rejecting it.
Yeah.
Good, that's really vital. Let's see, so for myself, not a lot to talk about there. For MetPlus, I did review stories. I created a story yesterday. I merged Hinesh's story after final review. I had to run CI, I think, twice to get it to finally pass. We still have flaky tests in S. So when you see those failures, if it's not your code, don't worry about it. We still have flaky tests we're going to have to root out at some point. And on SHF, the Swedish Dog Industry Trade Association project, I have to come up with a shorter name for that. I delivered a story and two stories actually yesterday and one today. I haven't done anything on Wiki. I'll probably take a story on WikiEd maybe later tonight and start on that. And that's it for me. No blockers. So, all right. That's it for Scrum. And since no lawyers have joined the Scrum since we started, we probably can't come back to that original question. IP lawyers. Anybody else have anything?
No, all good for me.
Yep. Okay. Me too.
Oh,
All
did
right.
Lava solve that CSS issue she was having earlier on?
I saw something on Slack where she solved it about a half hour ago. She posted something.
Okay.
So I think she updated her PR. I haven't seen it if it passed CI testing yet.
Okay.
She's having an issue in our local environment where about 20 Cucumber tests fail,
Wow.
but they work on CI. And so it's very frustrating. So I
Weird,
just post it to your PR, and if it passes CI, we'll move forward with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, in my local environment also some of the Cucumber tests failed most of the time, 10 or 15.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, before more than that, now it is reduced.
Yeah, I took a stab at reducing some of our flaky tests.
Yeah.
I think all projects, Sam tells me that all projects using Cucumber suffer this stuff. And they try various techniques to get around it. And we've reduced it. It used to be a lot of tests failed all the time, but it's a little bit less now.
Yeah, the testing time is reduced. That's a good sign. We take 1 hour before, now it is 40 minutes.
Yeah, it takes about 20 minutes. I think 27 minutes, 28.
Yeah, my mission based on.
Oh, locally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, then. Well, anybody else have anything?
Yeah.
No.
All right, great. Well, have a good afternoon, and we'll talk again tomorrow.
Yep. Have a good evening.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.